Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, May 1st. Happy May. And today is also day one of Stitchmania. So I know I've been gone for a week already, I think, 2 weeks. The reason for that is I was playing nurse. My sister actually had surgery done, so I was taking care of her during this time. So I apologize for not having posted any videos up or anything like that. Everything's fine, nothing crazy. So now I can slowly get back into making videos for you guys. So, for those that don't know, for the month of May, cross stitchers use it as stitchmania, and a lot of cross stitchers usually they use that time to stitch as much as they can on either one project or multiple of projects. Some stitchers have more than one project they work on, maybe like 5 or 6. Some have more, and what they do is they use that time to make a good enough stitching dent into that project, and they rotate it throughout the week, or they designate specific hours throughout the day on each project so that they can touch each project they want to work on. I will be doing the same 2 projects that I have, which is the Pokemon cross stitch that I'm working on now, as well as my Cinderella Dreams that I haven't worked on since last time I filmed as well. So the plan is for Stitchmania, which is my first time participating as well, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how much I can get done, and just to see how everything comes about. So trying to stay in frame. So what I'm planning to do is, since today is the 1st, so we have 31 days, my plan is to work at least on both of these projects every single day. I want to make sure that I can give them both the same attention. I would love to have this page done by the end of the month, preferably 2 pages. If I can have 2 pages done, that'd be great. But if I can get at least this page done, I would be happy with it. For Cinderella, I want to get 2 pages done on that one as well. Like, that's the goal. But if I get 1 whole page done, I'm okay with that too. I don't have any specific goals on how many stitches I plan on completing for the day. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I have to have 100 stitches done in one day, which it's easy to do, but I'm not setting myself up with a stitch count goal. It's more of a page goal, I guess. So for this one, today I'm working on, this is page 2. And I'm excited to see how much I can get this done. I don't think I showed you guys last time where I was at. So just for reference, all this on the left-hand side is page 1 that's completed. And I'm working on page 2. So everything from here to the to the right is all page 2. And that's just I want to say about, trying to pinpoint it. I would say like this right here is the halfway point of page 2. So I think I can get page 2 done during this time. And I am doing the Pokemon cross stitch. I'm going horizontal. So I'm barely, what I'm calling it is top B, because first row is A, second row is B. So that's how I'm tagging it for myself. Okay. Apologize if you can hear the little kids outside. They're excited to go swimming. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. A good week last week as well. So I want to make sure I stay within my stitches. Yeah. Okay. Oops, I skipped these ones. There we go. I remember last time I spoke about my sister had worked on a cross stitch keychain. She hasn't touched it since then. Again, she just got out of surgery herself, so I'm hoping that once she feels a little bit better, she can get started back on it and I can show you guys what it is that she's been working on. That is her first cross stitch project as well, so it's exciting. I did go see the movie The Avengers Endgame. I won't spoil it for anybody, but I did go see it. The funny thing about that movie was it wasn't even actually the movie, it was more of a theater, I guess, experience. We were sitting, or the theater that we went to has assigned seating, so the good thing about that is that if you're running out of late or you're still at the snack bar, you have time to get your popcorn, your drinks, and you don't have to be that awkward person looking for seats and then saying, oh, excuse me, is someone sitting here? You already have your seat reserved. So we had our seats reserved already, and the movie's about maybe 10 minutes in, and this guy and his family who happened to walk in. They come all the way up to the top, so we're at the top of the theater where all the seats are at. And he has about 4 or 5 kids with him, plus his wife. And all of a sudden, he turns on his flashlight from his phone and starts flashing it in our eyes. And we're like, excuse me, we're trying to watch a film. And he's like, yeah, I think you guys are in my seats. We're like, no, we're not. These are our seats. And he looks at his phone. He still has the flashlight on. It's flaring. He has lights pointed in our eyes. He's asking his wife in their language what their ticket seats are. And I think they got into the wrong theater because all the little kids had glasses in their hands. So I think they were trying to watch it in 3D. And we're watching it in just like regular format. And so he's still standing there. So this goes on for about a good 5 minutes. And he still doesn't realize that he's in the wrong theater. And he says, no, those are my seats. We're like, no, they're not. These are our seats. So after seeing that, okay, yeah, maybe they're right. These are their seats. These aren't our seats. He finally decides to go. But during that whole time, we're telling him, those are our seats, not yours. He still wouldn't turn off his flashlight. And we're like, dude, like, that's so rude. Like, the way I see it, if you're going to go to a movie theater and have reserved seating, you should be able to at least know where you're going to sit at before you do that. That's really bad theater etiquette. And while we do have assigned seating, which is great, you should know where you're going to sit at. You don't point your flashlight at people. And you just don't do that. You do that before you go into the theater, double check your ticket, and be respectful. But clearly that wasn't the case when we went. I'm actually right now switching threads right now for the next color. But the movie was good. We enjoyed it. That was my first time sitting through a movie that was 3 hours long. I've never done that before at a theater. The longest I've ever sat at a theater was, I think I was in high school. We were watching Star Wars, and the theater was actually way too hot that they had to turn off the film because the machine that was running the film overheated. So we basically had to wait until it cooled down to watch it again. And so that extended the film, which Star Wars isn't a long movie to begin with. But that was the last time I think I sat through a movie in the theater for that long, for that time period. Which is crazy because I've never seen any of the Lord of the Ring movies. I've never seen any of the, what other ones? I think it's just Lord of the Rings that I know of personally that are about 3 hours. So I've never seen those. So that was an experience in itself. I know Easter just passed, so I hope you guys all had a good Easter as well. A little late on that again. Had to take care of some things. I hope the weather's nice wherever you guys are at. I know weather here where I'm at in California has kind of been crazy. I'm in Northern California, about 2 hours away from San Francisco. And let me just tell you, the weather here has been insane. One day we're at mid-70s, with nice breeze, sun is shining, perfect. And the next day we're at 90 degrees, no breeze, super hot. Everyone's going swimming. So it's been a weird weather pattern that we've had. I personally don't like the heat. Never have. I like cold weather. I like rain. So summer up here is not fun. I'm grateful though that we have a pool that we can enjoy. But yeah, that's all the, I guess, exciting news that I have. Not that exciting, but you know, something. I am excited though to be participating in stitchmaynia. I follow some floss tubers that work on this, like Stitching Mommy. The last year when she did this, she had so many projects completed, and she's one of the cross stitchers that has several projects that she rotates, where she dedicates one project, I believe last year, that I can remember if I'm wrong. Forgive me, but I think she did where was that each day was a different project, or she did, yeah, I think it's every day she did a different project, or she had one project where she dedicated so many hours or so many days to, and then she went on to another one. Some cross stitchers that I watched the last year that did stitchmaynia also did any projects that they only had a few stitches left, or they just had back stitching, or just like very little that they had left is what they worked on for that month, which was pretty cool. And it was just fun seeing them complete their goals or start new projects and everything like that. I enjoyed it. So I'm excited to see what everyone else does this year.